Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel, or of course welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, then hello, lovely to meet you. My name is Alex, and if you are new here, make sure you stick around and subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here for a while, then why not make sure that notification bell is switched on just so you're notified of every single time that I upload. Now for today's video, as you can tell by the thumbnail and the title, we are going to be doing my March buys. This is something that I like to do every month just to show you guys all of the makeup that I've picked up. And to be honest with you, I thought I did quite alright this month, but again, I have bought quite a lot because I have this box full of stuff that I've picked up. So if you'd like to see all of the makeup and stuff that I picked up in the month of March, then please keep watching. Last month I showed you a couple of BH Cosmetics Sweet Shop palettes that I picked up, and then I said I'd show you the other two in the next month. So the other two that I got were orange, oh my god, nearly dropped that, orange sorbet and pistachio. Why couldn't I say that? I have actually used orange sorbet, and these palettes are absolutely beautiful. Like, look at the packaging for one, and then the actual palettes themselves are absolutely beautiful. You get like 4 orange shimmers on top, and then the 4 mattes at the bottom. Perfect monochrome palettes. These are absolutely stunning. I believe these are still available. I'll link them down below if I can find them. I'm pretty sure a lot of my patrons got them off of the German BH Cosmetics site and not the American one, and they didn't get customs, so I'm gonna have a little look on there. I have got 4 of them now, which means there are 2 that I have not got, which are the purple one and the nude one. So this is the pistachio palette, and oh my god, this is so beautiful. Like, look at this. It is absolutely stunning. I love the greens in here, definitely quite unique, and I just love the different shimmers, the different tones of shimmer, also the different colour of green. So you have your really light green to like a really dark green. I just love these palettes. I'm yet to play with this pistachio one actually, but I might use this for like my green monochrome look. So I'm gonna hopefully start my monochrome series very soon. I am including my Revolution stuff in this video just because I didn't buy loads from Revolution. It would just be easier for me to include it all in one video. So I did pick up these ones by I Heart Revolution. I have done videos on them as well. This is the Good Luck Charms palette, so if you want to see what I thought of these, then I'll link the videos down below. And I also got the Fortunes and Crystals palette, and I believe they're still extending this range, and I think there's a couple more yet to come with these, which I'm quite excited about because I do like these palettes. I think my only issue with them though is that there were a lot of shimmers in them. Like, there's no need, there's honestly no need to have like 15 shimmers in it, or however many there were. So yeah, I look forward to seeing what the new ones are like. I bought the new Beauty Bay Fiery palette, but I haven't used it yet. So if you want to see a review on this, let me know. This is the Fiery 2.0 palette. I only had the original medium palette, but when they brought the second version out in the bigger size, I was like, I have to get this. Like, look how stunning this palette is. I love the fact that there's like this whole row of like yellowy tones. This is absolutely beautiful. I love a good warm toned eyeshadow. So yeah, if you still want to see a review on this, let me know. It has been out for about a month or just over a month now. I don't know if anyone would watch it if I put it up, so you'll have to let me know. These are really affordable as well actually. They're about 23, 24, 25 quid each, but they're absolutely massive, and I love the Bright Mattes palette. It's very good quality, and obviously this is a newer version, so I expect this to be amazing. Off of one of my subscribers, Jane, hi Jane if you're watching, because I'm pretty sure you are, I bought the Marc Jacobs bronzer. This one is in Tantastic. I have wanted to try Marc Jacobs bronzer for the longest time, but they're so expensive, so I bought this off of Jane for a very, very cheap price, and I was absolutely buzzing with it. I still haven't used this yet, so I might have to do a full face of first impressions again soon, because there's still quite a lot of bits that I haven't actually tried yet. So I bought that off of her, and then she very kindly sent me this Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Crush with it as well. So thank you so much, Jane, for including something else. You really didn't have to do that, but I do love the ABH liquid lipstick formula, so I'm very excited to try this. Again, there won't be a ColourPop haul this month because I haven't actually bought a lot. I did pick up this, I think from someone else. I think it was from Jill, one of my patrons. This is the Sweet Talk eyeshadow palette, and the reason that I wanted to pick this up is because I'm obsessed with Michaela on TikTok. She is a TikToker from New York. She does all makeup videos and stuff. I'm literally obsessed with her, and this is one of her favourite palettes from ColourPop, so I really wanted to have this because she absolutely loves it. So I picked up that. A palette that I've wanted for so long. This is by XO Beauty, and if you don't know who XO Beauty are, that is Shan XO's beauty brand, and I love Shan XO. She was like one of the first YouTubers that I ever started watching many years ago, and I wish her brand was stocked on a UK stockist like Beauty Bay or Colby or something, because I would love to support her brand more. Someone was selling this on Depop for very, very cheap, and I couldn't not resist that. This is the Heap of Sweets palette. This is what it looks like. It's very Shan XO, and I'm just obsessed with this. I cannot wait to use it. I really want her new one. I can't remember what it's called, but it's got all the car keys in it, and it's just absolutely stunning. But I'm very happy with this. It honestly looks like it hasn't been touched, and I think I got this for like 20 odd quid or something. Absolute bargain, because to get this from New Zealand is, you know, quite a lot of money, so I was very happy to see that on Depop. I bought a few bits from Doll Beauty last month, so they did their like 70% off Topshop sale, and I picked up 3 of the glosses, or this is all that I could pick up. So I got the shade Instaglam. Now one of these are actually broken. When you buy from like the Topshop sale, some stuff was like damaged and that, but one of these were literally like non-usable. This one's fine though. This is the Instaglam gloss. It's just, you can see that it's like a rose goldy sort of lip gloss. I haven't got round to using these yet actually. Then I picked up Gobby. I think, is this the one that's broken? Yeah, that's a good lip gloss, that. Yeah, so the complete applicator of it snapped off. I still can use that, to be honest. Like, I can just squeeze it up and get a lip brush and use it, so I'm not going to throw it away. I think I literally paid like £5 for all 3 of these, and their glosses normally are about £14 or something around that price, so I thought I would get those in the sale. And then I lastly got the sponsored lip gloss. This is like a very orangey nude gloss, and I think, yeah, this one like pretty much leaks everywhere, which is annoying, but for £5 I cannot complain that much. And then, I don't know if you remember, but I did the Doll Beauty Valentine's box unboxing quite a while ago now, and I actually got the palette in mine, whereas Loose and people like that actually got the lip products. They did a 50% off lips sale, and that included the Valentine's collection, so I picked up all the lips. I've got both the lipsticks and the lip liner, and I think I honestly paid about 20 quid for all 3 of these, when I think, again, the lip products are like £14 each. So this one is in the shade She's Well Red, and She's Well Red. Now, I'm not going to lie, I did swatch both of these lipsticks. I'll see if I can find the picture and put it on screen, but they are literally identical. Literally identical. I'm so glad I only paid half price for these, because if I had paid full price for both of them, I would have been slightly fuming, because there's literally no difference in them whatsoever. I don't know what Doll Beauty were playing at, but both of them are the exact same shade. Even like in the bullet, they look identical, and swatch just proves that it's literally like they've just put the same lipstick in both packaging. I don't know, it's very annoying, but hey ho. And then I also bought the lip liner, which is in the shade Bleeding Gorge. I love their lip liners. This is what it looks like. This actually matches really well to both the lipsticks, because they're both the exact same shade. But yeah, so I love a bit of Doll Beauty. I love their lip products. I did accumulate quite a lot when they did all their mystery bags and stuff, so yeah, I'm happy I've got these. I'm just disappointed that both the lipsticks are the same shade essentially. Very annoying. The BH Cosmetics Flower Power Collection, I've done a video on this. This is a blush palette. It is absolutely stunning. I think these both cost £10.50. And then you have the purple eyeshadow palette, and this is stunning. I loved the colour story of this, and I'm never disappointed by BH. I know they've just brought out their dance palettes or something. It's like the 80s, 90s and noughties palettes. They're £18 each though. If you want me to review one, please let me know down below and let me know which one you'd like me to review, because if you do want to see that, then I'll get that done for you. Okay, so I bought a Cosmetips box last month. I think it was in collaboration with Isabelle something. I'm not really too familiar with who she is. But Cosmetips are like a box where they collaborate with like celebrities and influencers, and they put together all their favourite products and sell it for like £100. So this Cosmetips box actually went down to £55, and I could not resist it because there were products in there that I've wanted to try for so long, but they're so expensive on their own, and for £55 it was just a no-brainer. So I've only just included the makeup stuff in here because there was like a cleanser and like a brush and stuff, but I wasn't really interested in that. But I'm going to show you the like actual items I wanted the box for. So firstly, this is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Filter Finish Protective Primer. This is so expensive. This is £42 on its own, and I paid £55 for the box. This is that famous primer that every YouTuber absolutely loves, but it's so expensive that I could never afford to get it. I am so excited about this. This is what the packaging looks like. It's basically just like a pore filling primer, which are my favourite types of primers anyway, so I'm literally cannot explain to you how excited I am to try this. I might save this for like my full face first impressions video. It smells very skincare-y, and yeah, I cannot believe I actually own this now, so I'm very excited to try that. I've still kept it in the box and everything because it is just so expensive. Like, I could never afford to pay £42 for one singular primer, but put it in a box and with other items, absolutely. Next is this palette by Dominique Cosmetics. To be honest with you, I'm probably going to declutter this just because I won't use it. But this is the Latte 2 palette. This is what it looks like. So it's a very pretty palette. I feel like the colour story is a little bit more random, to be honest. Like, not really this top row. No, it's not really random, is it? I'd say this one is probably the most random one in it. And then you've got some beautiful shimmers in here. I think this is about £40 odd on its own. And yeah, it's really beautiful. I just can't see myself reaching for it, so I'm probably going to declutter this, but really cute that they included this in the box. Okay, so I'm very excited about these are Lily lashes, and I swear every single American YouTuber uses Lily lashes. These are the Mykonos lashes, and I'm sure Jamie Genevieve loves these Mykonos lashes as well. So I was just taking the plastic off. These are what they look like. They are absolutely stunning, but Lily lashes are like £30 a pair. I know, £30. I could. Joking. I know that's why all the big American YouTubers use them, because they can afford it and or they get sent it. So yeah. They're really pretty, but I could never pay £30 for them. Again, that's why I wanted to get the box, because I paid £55 for the box and these are £30 on their own. Like, it's just insane. So yeah, I'm really excited to try these. They look absolutely beautiful. And again, might save this for that full face first impressions. Let me know what you think. Next, it come with a Anastasia Beverly Hills loose highlighter. I've never tried these before. This one is in the shade Vegas. Now, I did swatch this because I wasn't sure if this was going to be too dark for me. It's the gold one, if you can see that. And I think I will just about get away with it. I think it's just maybe a couple of shades too dark for me, but I love Anastasia Beverly Hills, so I'm definitely going to keep this and use it on my face and see what I think, because I think this is about £25, and as I say, I love ABH, and to actually have one of these is just so exciting. So I'm definitely going to use this at some point. And then the last thing I'm going to show you from the box, as I said, there were a couple of items, but this one is probably up there with the Tatcha, however you say that brand's name, with being the most exciting. And this is by Farsali. And if you don't know who Farsali are, they are a very expensive brand. They are very famous for their primers and stuff. And this is the Rose Gold Elixir 24k gold infused beauty oil. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of oils, but I have to try it. I just have to. It's by Farsali, and this is about £50 odd on its own. So I've essentially just paid for the Farsali and got everything else for free. Like, this is why I could not resist the box, because it was just such good value and I had to get it. So yeah, as I say, I don't like beauty oils and oils in general, but I need to start facing my fears a little bit. I got over the cleanser fear with the oil on my face. Maybe I'll like this as well. This is super pretty because it actually has, if I quickly show you, I don't know if you can see, but it has flakes of gold in it. You probably won't see that because it's dripping out the bottom, but it does have very small flakes of gold in it, which, I don't know, I just feel very bougie. I have to try this, and I'm gonna let you know if I end up liking it or not. It's gonna be such a shame if I don't, but fingers crossed that I do. I've got some more Revolution stuff. This is the last of it. So I did actually buy a few items from their new Glow range. I have actually already filmed this. I filmed this ages ago, actually. I filmed this not this week, last week. The review will be up next week, by the way. I will finally get that up for you, just because the Friends stuff arrived and I had to get that up ASAP. So this video was slightly delayed, but it will finally be up next week. I firstly picked up one of the glosses. This is just essentially like a liquid highlighter product. You'll definitely have to wait until this video, because bit of a mixed bag of opinions with this collection. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. So I picked up this skin gloss. I also picked up one of the new highlighters. This is the Splendor Ultra Glow highlighter in the shade So Glazed. Look how pretty this is. I think it's absolutely stunning. There was another lighter shade as well that I wanted to pick up, but I picked this one up for now. I believe the Glow product was like £10, and then this and the bronzer were £8 each. And then lastly, I picked up a bronzer because this Glow range was already a thing, but they brought it out quite a while ago, and all the bronzers were quite dark. They went kind of from like medium to deep, which is amazing, don't get me wrong, but I really wanted a bronzer from that range because they were huge bronzers, but I could never pick one up. And they finally released some like fair, and I think it was fair and fair light bronzers, and this is what it looks like. Mine is in the shade Fair. This is a matte bronzer though, which I was quite surprised at because it's from the Glow collection, but a matte bronzer. I'm not really too sure, but look at this shade. If you've got a fair skin tone, you need to pick up this bronzer. It's £8. You get 15.5 grams of bronzer in here, and it's got a little mirror. I think these are dupes of the Charlotte Tilbury ones, like this one, and the highlighter is a dupe for their products, which is quite exciting because I cannot afford Charlotte Tilbury. They also smell very, very good. So spoiler alert, I really liked this bronzer, and I'm so glad that they brought out a fair bronzer in this collection, because now I'm finding only bronzer by Revolution. I never actually had one from them before, only Revolution Pro, so I'm very happy with this. I picked this up because I think this is a dupe of the Huda Wishful enzyme scrub. This is what the packaging looks like. I do also have the Wishful one, and I was thinking of doing like a TikTok comparison video. I don't know. I think of these things and then I never end up doing them. This is the reason why I think it's a dupe, because it says with papaya enzyme and natural extracts. It is just like a scrub essentially, but I think this is supposedly meant to be a dupe for the Huda one. So yeah, I'll be very intrigued to know if they're any similar or not. And also, sorry, this was £8, whereas the Wishful one is not £8. The last thing I've got from like one of the Revolution brands is this by XX Revolution. This is the Second Skin Primer Complexion Perfector. I'm obsessed with these XX Revolution products, and for some reason after I picked up that yellow one in February, I decided to pick up 2 more in March. So this is the packaging, which is absolutely beautiful. And guys, this is basically just another pore filling, blurring primer. These are my favourite, so I don't mind having a lot of them because these are, as I say, the ones that I really reach for a lot. It also comes with this little metal spatula thing. I haven't actually used this one yet. I've been mainly using the Youth Juice one, which I included in yesterday's video, which is what I should be showing you now because that's the other one that I picked up this month.
Hello? You excited, Jessie? That's how excited I am.
Brilliant. It's right in front of me anyway. So this is the Youth Juice one. I think I picked these both up on Beauty Bay for like £9. I have actually been using this one quite a lot, which is why I included it in yesterday's video. The packaging's really cute. These are expensive. They're £15, but if you can get them on offer like what I did, definitely worth it. This one's like more of like a thicker moisturizer sort of texture. I don't know, it's really cooling as well. I just really love it. I picked up a couple of bits from Claire, who used to be one of my patrons. I do speak to occasionally on Instagram as well, but she was selling in a couple of bits and I finally picked up a Fenty cream bronzer. You have no idea how excited I am about this because I have had this on my wish list for months and I finally have one. So I have it in the shade 03 Macchiato. Or macchiato, I don't know. I never know how to pronounce these words. But this is what the shade looks like. It is number 3, but I think the first one is like really grey, cool toned. I think Makeup Miss has that one, and that's just not a bit of me. And I thought the third shade isn't going to be too dark for me, and I think these blend out really nicely as well, so I don't mind have something that might be a little bit too dark for me. So yeah, and I think I paid like £10 for this. I had to. I also picked up another Doll Beauty bronzer. No, this is a blusher in the shade Viva La Vacay, and this is like the shimmery coral peachy blush. This will be the 4th one now. Love these blushes, they're absolutely stunning. And I also did pick up an Illamasqua face palette off of her. I cannot locate it. I think it's in a box here, but I could not find it when I looked for it. But yeah, I picked up a face palette. I think it has 2 highlighters, a blush, and maybe 2 blush and 2 I can't remember. And yeah, again, I paid an absolute bargain for it and I couldn't resist. And I know the palette is still available to buy and you can get the highlighters separately. And one of my patrons, Jerry, said the OMG highlighter, I think that's what it's called, is really nice. So I'm very excited to try that. I, for some reason, thought I was rich. Okay, I mean, that's me every day.
It's like the amount of makeup that you buy is just mad. It's just funny.
I know. I have issues.
When we go for a mortgage... Oh, can I see your bank statement? Revolution, Beauty Bay, makeup,
That is literally what they look like. Okay, so I absolutely love Too Faced, and they come out with these little mini palettes, and I never got around to picking them up. My friend Jess did like loads of videos on them. I think she did about 4 videos on them, so I'll leave her channel link down below. But I really love the look of them. And then one of my other patrons, Amy, decided to sell them for a very good price, and now I have 4 of them. So yeah, I don't even know how it happens, but now I have 4 of them, yay. So the first one here is the Kitty Likes to Scratch palette. This is what it looks like. This is definitely the more nudie wearable one out of all 4 of them. Do you know what's really funny is that I bought the salted caramel one that's in this similar packaging around Christmas time, I think it was, and I've never used it, so that's really good of me, isn't it? The next one I got is the That's My Jam palette, and this is what it looks like. I think these are about £17 each or £20 each, I can't remember. They all have like a mirror in them, and they're in this like tin. I don't have nails. I will be though next week, which I'm so excited about. So yeah, these are in these like tin packaging, which is really cute. And then the other two are in Light My Fire, which is definitely the more warm toned palette. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then I picked up the Let's Play palette, which I love the packaging for. And this is what this one looks like. So yeah, I love Too Faced. I don't pick up a lot from them so often because some of their launches are not really that exciting, whereas I loved the look of these mini palettes. I didn't buy this myself. Frank actually bought this for me, but I'm going to include it in this video anyway. But I picked up one of the new Huda Beauty palettes. This is the one in the shade Toffee. I want to get the other two as well, but I'll get those at a later date, and I will do a video on this very soon. But this is what the Toffee palette looks like. I just thought this was the most unique one out of all three. These are like three more nude palettes essentially, but the shimmers have a slightly more different like marbled effect to the other ones, and these ones are more browny nude, whereas the original nudes were like more pinky. I mean, it says brown on there anyway, so obviously they'll be more brown, but I like the fact that they're more brown because before, Huda usually likes to bring out a lot of pink based nude palettes. But yeah, I'm very excited to try these. I'm obsessed with Huda Beauty. I literally love all of her makeup, so yeah. I bought a few things off of one of my patrons, Rebecca. I bought this Cheat Stars Mini Reunion Tour Benefit palette. This is just one of the mini face palettes. I believe a lot of companies are doing this on sale at the minute. I think Carly got it for like £10 from Boots the other day. It has a Georgia in it, which I do have a single one of, but I'm more than happy to have a backup because I love this. It's like a peachy shimmery blush. It has Sugar Bomb in it, which I don't actually have, and then it has a Hoola in it. So yeah, I got this for a very good price and I could not resist. I also picked up off of her the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation in the shade 02 Porcelain Beige. So I owned this ages ago, but I had it in rose beige and it was just not the right colour for me, so I decluttered it. So when I saw Rebecca was selling this, I was like, yeah, I'm going to pick that up because I used it once and I absolutely loved it. It was just the shade that was really wrong for me. But it is a beautiful foundation, very affordable as well. I think it's about £6. You can get this on Just My Look. And I think it was Make Me Up Mister that got me onto this. Not surprisingly, she gets me onto a lot of things, but yeah, so I'm excited to use this again. And then I also picked up of her a blush made by Mitchell. This is in the shade, where's the SPF? So this is the more ready based blush. It might be a bit too dark for me, but my friend Jodie said she uses them as eye bases as well, so I think they are more of a multi-use product as well. And you know me, when I love something, I just have to have the whole collection of it. So yeah, I'm on my way to collecting all of these now. And speaking of that, the next product I've got to show you is another one. So this one is the Mango Daiquiri one, which I know is the one that Make Me Up Mister absolutely loves. This is the orange one. And they look scary in the tube, but when you put them on and blend them out, they're not as scary as they look. So yeah, I'm very excited to try this because I love these. I included one of them in my video yesterday, which were my March favourites, so I'm excited about these. I've got two more to collect, Posy Rosy and Cherry Cola, and I have to get those soon. Next, I picked up an Ofra highlighter. This is this Steph Tom's collab. Now, I wasn't actually originally planning on buying this highlighter because basically she said this would be for everyone, but I just know that one shade, that cookie shade, just would not suit me whatsoever. But Beauty Bay did a 25% off code, and I think I paid about £20 for this. And I know she's releasing the milk shade separately soon, but I just know I'd rather pay £20, get it for a little bit cheaper, rather than wait for milk separately and pay £27. Does that make sense? So I picked this up. I have actually got this on right now. I did swirl my brush in both of them, and I think it looks really nice. It doesn't look too dark for me or anything, so I'm very happy that I picked this up. Also, this smells incredible. Like, she wasn't joking when this literally smells like you want to eat it. It's just such a beautiful smell. I love it. So I'm very glad that I picked this up. And lastly, P.Louise were doing a base birthday sale, and I picked up a few items because she makes her bases like half price. So I only had like a few bases left. Bless you. Do you just like not want me to finish this video? I'm joking. So she put her bases down to £5 each, and I had 4 bases left to collect. I decided to just pick up a couple for now, and then when she does a sale later on in the year, I'll pick up the last 2 that I'm missing. So I picked up the shade Bangin' Blue, and I also picked up the shade Pretty in Pink. These are really good if you want your eyeshadows to stand out. Use them for cut creases. You can use them underneath your eyeshadow. You can use them as eyeliners in your waterline. They're very multi-use as well, so yeah, I really love these. And I also decided to pick up one of her lip bases because I've not tried these yet, and I was waiting for her to bring back Limelight to buy these, but I think that's been massively delayed because of COVID, so I just picked one up at the time because it went down to £7. The shade that I wanted was out of stock, so I just picked up the shade Whipped, which is more of a pinky nude base lip product. So I have no idea what they're like. I'm yet to try them. Again, maybe my full face first impressions. I don't know, let me know. Okay, so I feel like this video is going to be super long, so I do apologise, but those were all the products that I bought in the month of March. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. Let me know down below what makeup items did you buy in March. I would love to know, and of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!